friends, Allison here with AJ's Inspired Life. I want to do a flip through for you of my February fauxobonichi. I did a January one, I think in two parts. Maybe I did the whole month. But anyway, we left off at the end of that month. And so now February's over. It's already a few days into March. So I figured it was time to film. So if you're new here, this is my fauxobonichi, my daily journal, which is a giant green ledger book, if you will. I bought it at the thrift store at the end of last year, and it has numbered pages. It has 300 numbered pages. So I don't know the plan. The plan was I would originally maybe not journal every day this year, just knowing I'll probably skip some, and then I wouldn't have any blank pages, but I already have some blank pages because I pre-prepped some pages that had dated stuff on them. And so I don't know what it's going to turn out to be or how long it will actually last, because my other concern, of course, is it's getting fat. Okay, so this is February, and you can see with my messy desk, of course, but it's getting fat. So I don't know if it's going to take a whole year to be, or even whatever. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. Okay, so that's it. Here we go. This is, I've kind of named it the Giant Green Monster because I was going to cover it and everything. And a couple people kind of said, it's such a cool cover and it's just kind of neat the way it is. And I agree. I love the tapestry feel of it and everything, but it's just this giant green book. So I did take it with me this weekend. If that video is not posted, I did kind of do like a what's in my bag thing when we traveled, but we didn't fly, we drove, so I was able to pack a bigger bag. So like a separate bag to carry my stuff in. So we'll see what I can do actually with this, because I do enjoy when we're on vacation to be able to document those days while we're there. So we'll just see what I can come up with. Maybe I'll do some inserts or whatnot. So, all right, let's get going. Here we go. So this was the end of January. You guys have seen these. So here we are, February. I did not do like a cover page. Oops, let me scooch you around for a second here. I didn't do a cover page or anything crazy like that. I just put a, like a month sticker up there. I don't have any extra pages in here, as we just discussed. And honestly, I didn't think about it. So we'll see. So this is February. It's Friday. It's a work day for me. So this is just some letterhead or whatnot. I kind of put like a work image in there usually. So this is just like a brain because it just reminds me of work. I had Chick-fil-A, my cheat meal for the week, if you will. And then this is my favorite tea. And I put the tea bag in here if you are. So if you are, I don't know if you see, whatever. This was my new paint set, which I did a video on, which I just really love. And this is funny. So this week is Spirit Week. If in my last video I kind of reviewed that in the beginning, but today was the last day of Spirit Week, and it was winter wear day. And I just thought, like, I don't even know, like, it's freezing up here, and I think every day is winter wear day, but whatever. Some of the kids went all out and wore like their snowboarding outfit or whatever. But I mean, pretty much most of the kids have a hat and scarf and whatever on anyway. So anyway, I thought it was kind of funny. We were laughing about it. I had a little quote thing here that I cut out from a journaling prompt that I have. It says, "What's the best thing about your business?" And I just wrote, like, I am blessed to be able to set up my own schedule and work around my family needs. And then a stamp that says self-made with a little help from caffeine. All right, so here we are on the 2nd. It was happy birthday to my mom. It's Groundhog Day. I don't know. I put these sloths on here and I just loved them. And I realized, oh, I wish I would have found some groundhogs. But I had kind of pre-prepped and cut those out, if you will. So added that. So I just, it says, I wish I could lounge around today. But it is Saturday. We did have soccer. They won, so that's always a good thing. Grabbed the McDonald's for the girl on the way home, hit the Dollar Tree for last minute birthday stuff, and then my daughter went to a birthday party with like her group of friends, and they had a great time. And then the whole party like transitioned to our house for her birthday party. So they went and did an activity with her friend, and then they all, like, the whole gaggle came over to our house, and they got here late, but they made s'mores down in the fire pit, which is fun, and then they had a sleepover and whatnot. So this is a quote about like the gym for me and wanting to like, I want to be someone that people, you know, look up to and whatever. And because I certainly always look up to other people. And so that's kind of my goal too, is like to, if I can ever be that person to someone else, I hope that one day I can be. That's kind of, you know, so this is a little happy mail that I got. So I just tucked it in here with some little washi with mail on it. So that tucks back in there, and we'll do that in a minute. All right, so moving on to the third, I'm going to try and go quicker. So we had the girls, we went miniature golfing, got their nails done, all this kind of stuff. And then it was just funny because they did not know where to go. And it was kind of a last minute, the whole thing was kind of a last minute thing. But anyway, we wound up going to Taco Bell, you guys. And for those of you that don't know, I mean, we haven't eaten in Taco Bell in years. I'm not kidding. And some of these girls had never eaten at Taco Bell. We don't have one right where we live. And because and they were over the moon. I was cracking up. And so it was just hilarious. So anyway, we spent like $50 and paid for everybody to have Taco Bell. And I was just laughing. So it is trying to snow. They wanted a snow day for the next day, tomorrow. So we'll see. My son, I just love this. My teenage son went snowboarding with his friends. And he came home and he gave me his lift ticket, you guys. And he says, like, Mom, like, you want this for your book thing, right? And I just love that. So anyway, today was the Super Bowl, and I just put like not impressed. I wasn't impressed with the game, the halftime show, or the commercials, which is weird because I normally am. So that made me a little sad today. All right. The fourth, we did have a 2-hour delay for snow. So it was our first kind of snow day. I got some lazy time in here, some craft time, and the family was home, and it was nice. Soccer was canceled because it did start to snow. I am trying to doodle a little bit. I bought a doodling book. I've been really inspired by Emmy Lou Arts, and she has a daily doodle book that she's following, and I bought a different one, but it's practice and it's a mess. I don't know. This is very childlike, but it's okay. I'm learning. And then it says I crafted all day, and it says what I didn't do today is everything on my to-do list because I just played. It was like snow day. We were inside. It was just lovely. So we still barbecued outside. I just love that my husband does that for us, and it's so delicious. So I can take it for lunch. Some punch outs, some snow stickers. All right. So this was the first day in my new office, which is really neat. My company moved offices into a really, really cool space. So we got to experience that. My daughter went to school, and they got their state champ rings today. They got the coolest rings. It's such a great experience for her. So she was super excited about that. And soccer was canceled because of the snow on the turf, and it was frozen. So that was lovely, and it allotted me the time to go to Walmart to pick up some things for the new office. So it actually worked out really well. Here's another doodle of my weird little cat. All right, the next day was my daughter's birthday. Oh, and this is the brand. Like, I went to Walmart. I don't know if you guys shop at Walmart, but I bought these Pioneer Woman. Like, they had everything like for the kitchen, like plates and cups and all that sort of stuff. So I bought some stuff for our, our office kitchen, which I thought it was really neat. I really liked her brand, I guess. I don't know. So this is a birthday card and whatnot that I tipped in and wrote behind it for my daughter's birthday. We did put happy birthday on here. And then this is one of those things that I showed you guys before from Me and My Big Ideas. They have these flip journal cards now, which is just such a cool idea, you guys. I just love those. Not that we can't make them ourselves, but super cool. So the crazy part was this was her birthday, and then normally we don't have soccer on Wednesday, so we were going to do family dinner. But of course, soccer got called to this day because we had a previous cancel, and she was so excited. Those are her people, and she was completely fine with it, but she wanted cupcakes because that's even when they're 15, they still bring cupcakes for birthdays, and I think it's so sweet. They want to celebrate together. So I kind of had to hustle and make that happen, and the daddy had to bring her halfway, and I met him, and blah, blah, blah. So that's birthday chaos and cupcakes, right? All right. So Thursday, a little bit of a quiet day at home. I got stuff done and crafting, which I'm really enjoying. And I got some bills paid, but not all of them. This is just a cutout like from some scrap paper that I had. So I made that. I do have a new weight, which is pretty significant for me. So I've been working on it for a while. And so I put that under here and some journaling under there with that. And then I have this kind of order thing that I canceled. And so I just noted it here, and then went to the gym, had a really good session that night. So, all right, Friday. And again, it's supposed to be work. So I had already like pre-pasted this in here. So see, I kind of try and prep some of those pages. So then I put a cancel, like not today, take the day off, because it was snowing like crazy. And we can't get out of our driveway. Or we're about to not be able to get out of our driveway. I guess we still can. So the kids had a half a day. They went to school for half a day, and then they called at 1 o'clock and said, or at, 11, and said, pick the kids up at 1. And thank goodness they did. Thank goodness they did, because it dumped. And so I did go ahead and cancel the clients, and the clients basically were happy to cancel. They were going to call me anyway because it dumped. But it was so pretty. So this is day 1 of the snow. Here's my daily doodle. I added some snowflakes and the kitty cat, and did not go to the gym because of the snow. We did stay home and watch a movie, which is super cool with teenagers, just to be able to spend quality time together. I do not know the name of the movie. It was really the stupidest movie I think many of us have ever seen in a long time, but we just laughed and kind of enjoyed it. So this is the fun winter stickers. I'm using up all my scrapbooking stuff, and on this day, it's just lovely and beautiful snow, and we're just in love with it. So another snow day. Oops, I'm sorry, we skipped. Here's the weekend. So Saturday was a snow day. Again, using up my scrapbooking stuff. This is a new one from the Glam Girls or Girl Squad or something of that Mamby. But anyway, my husband worked hard and helped the neighbors and shoveled snow and did all this kind of stuff. My son left at Dark 100 to go snowboarding with friends. So he had a great time. I just love all the videos and stuff of our neighborhood. It's so much fun. The kids were like snowboarding down the street. There was air mattresses pumped up and kids sliding down it. There were, what do you call them? Like inflatable pool toys, like flamingos and stuff, and they were sliding down the hills on that. I was just loving it. It was so fun to watch. So I stayed up way too late crafting and watching YouTube. And then I caught a live with Brooke, and it was, I thought it was late for me, and I realized like I'm on West Coast and Brooke, you're on East Coast, and holy smokes, I think it was like 4 a.m. your time. I was like, I have to go to bed. So I clearly cannot party with the serious people at that time of the hour. So anyway, this was Sunday. We had another snow day. It's still kind of fun. I'm journaling and hunkering down. I mean, the house is warm, the fire's going, it's good food. We have warm soup, whatever. My daughter went to her friend's house, and they got snowed in at their friend's house because it's starting to come down pretty much all the time now. And then we already got the call that tomorrow's a snow day. I did journal in here. I'm about snow and whatnot. I'm using up some stencils and stuff, if you guys can see that. This is just a magazine, like it's super thin. I just cut up a magazine and then punched it. This is a magazine. So I'm just trying to use my stuff, guys. All right, here, look, Monday, another snow day. So what you need to know about this week is this is obviously Monday. This is the week before next week where they have winter break. And so my kids are like, yeah, we're going to get 2 weeks off. And all the parents are like, no, we cannot handle 2 weeks of snow days. Like this is not good. So I've never seen this much snow in my life ever. And it dumped. And so we are now like, we can't get out. And so my husband worked so hard to clear out our driveway, which is very steep, and our road, our street up to the road, so we can get out. So what happened was my son had parked further up the road, not down in our house. So his car was the only one that could get out, and he went over to his friend's house to go sledding, and he got stuck. And so we get the call, and he's not panicked at all. He's like, Mom, I'm fine. I'm going to dig myself out. His car's like slid off the side of the road type thing. And I'm like, of course, panicked, because I'm the mom. And we can't go. We can't get our cars out. We can't do anything. Neighbors can't go. No one can go. And so I called AAA. AAA can't go. That's how bad it is. They're like, well, we could go get it tomorrow. I'm like, no, that's not going to do. I'm not worried about the car. I'm worried about my kid. So there was a posting on Facebook, you guys, and in our like town Facebook page, if you will, of some guy who had, an all-wheel drive or this huge truck and said, if you ever need anything. And I put a message out on Facebook and said, I need you to go get my boy. And he did. And I am just so grateful as a mom. And that's the power of Facebook, and that's the power of social media. And so for all the bad and all the downside to it, I think in groups like this, and I think on local community pages, you can really see like some of the amazing benefits. And I am just so grateful that night. So I put a note here. It says, give yourself a little pep talk, because I was, nervous, really, really nervous. And my kid, of course, was like, Mom, I could have walked home or whatever. It's like, 8 miles in pitch black in the snow. And just, it was just not smart. So anyway, we had to have a little talk about that, but I am just sitting in gratitude this day. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. So anyway, all right, the next day, yes, we have a snow day again. But it's lighter. They just can't get the buses going for school and whatnot. So my husband actually got his car out. He went to work half day. And then he was let go from work to come home. But he's calling us, and of course, as he's coming home, he has to come through town. We don't live close to a lot of stuff, and so the call, anytime we come home, it's like, can I get anything? Do you need me to stop? So I said, just pick up some food. I don't care what it is. Pick up anything. And so he went to a few places, and nothing was open, but there was a Carl's Jr. open, which again, I don't even know the last time we had Carl's Jr. It's been a couple years, but I'm like, just bring it home. Just buy something and bring it home. So he brought home these hamburgers for us, and we scarfed them down. Just a taste of something that wasn't in the house, So, and then this was off my tea box, and I said, this is what people think of snow days, and the reality is so different. So, because yeah, and again, our snow here, I get, is nothing compared to East Coast or, back east snow. I don't even know. I wouldn't make it. I'm pretty sure. It was just not my thing. So anyway, here's my doodle. Here's my cat. He's not happy. That's my not happy cat in the snow today. So, all right, moving on. The 13th, another snow day. What do you know? It's Wednesday. And it's, again, they can't run the buses is what it is. Okay, so we're still able to get out, but they can't run the buses and make sure that all the kids are safe. And so they have to call a snow day. So we're able to go. I went to work this day, which is like, woohoo, this is me going to work. And then my son was able to drive into town and go to his orthodontic appointment, and he got his braces off. So he was super excited about that. So big day for the teen, big day. And then I got to go to work, which was really nice. And then I found this paper from one of my old planners, and it says, live in the sunshine and dance in the rain. And it says nothing about snow. Because I'm just over it at this point. It's just not, it wasn't pleasant. So, and then here's my work quote. Every time I go to work, I try and put something like a thought for the day or something. And I just put like, don't do something just because that's how it's always been done. And so I think that's a really powerful quote. And I really love that. All right. The next day was Valentine's Day, and we don't necessarily celebrate or do anything, but, cause we celebrate our love daily. But I did, do some decoration, if you will. And, it was just a normal day, but, my daughter was writing letters to, college coaches because she's traveling. I went to the gym, which is so funny because we all show up at the gym, and all of us are like, of course we're at the gym. Like, it's Valentine's Day. Why would we not be at the gym? We were just all laughing about it. But I got my hair done today, and this is a little shout out to Joanne Hodges, who had this idea, and she puts a hair, if you will, on her pages, and when she gets her hair to cut. So this is my little shout out to you, Joanne. So I got my hair done that day, and then had to go pick up some stuff at the little store because my daughter was headed to Texas the next day. So they left super early, and she's super good about packing, but I just crack up because they have a very strict packing list, and what they can bring and what they have to wear and all that kind of stuff, even when they're traveling on the airplanes together and blah, blah, blah. But every one of those children on that plane has a deflated soccer ball in their bag. And so it just always cracks me up. So anyway, I had a weird client day. I had not canceled, but like blocked out half my day because I was supposed to be at a training, and then the training was canceled, but I was never notified. And so anyway, that was kind of frustrating, but I did get to run some errands. I got to pick up a book that I had on order at the bookstore, which was fun. And then I reached out to a friend that I hadn't heard from in a little bit, and and she got back to me and actually got some sad news. And so I wrote a little note in here. This is my little note regarding that. So, and went to the gym, had a great workout. I had a little kitty there that says, "You rock." This is the next day, so we're getting updates on soccer and getting live updates, and that was really fun. And so they won 2-0, which is nice because my daughter got the shutout, so that's super cool, and she saved a PK. So I think that's always the best news when you're not there to not have to worry about her, obviously. I had a great workout this morning. Went to my friend's gym and worked out with my tribe, who just it's really about lifting my soul on some of the days and not just the muscles. So I'm just super grateful for that. This is a little piece of my arm tape. I gave blood today. And then the van, we had to take the van in, and this was not in the budget. So it cost $900, and I was like, "Rah." So anyway, and then here we went out to dinner, and so I put a little note in here. We did date night with another couple, and so I put a note in there about that. And then this is just like off of a packaging, a stencil packaging or something from a long time ago. I just taped that in there, or glued that in there, painted it and glued it in. All right, so the next day is the 17th. I want to live like this. This is obviously something I ordered. It's from, you can see that, Posh Pieces by Melissa. I can't tell you what I ordered from her, but I've been hoarding this card forever. So please go check out her site. I literally don't know what I ordered, but I want to be more like this. I want to be more I just love it. And like I said, I've been hoarding it, and so I glued it in there. This was my list of things to do today, and actually what I did. So it was a good day. I just had a lazy day, basically. I made a really cool set of stickers, which is going into some Happy Mail that I really liked. They turned out really fun. And then I got my sprocket. And so this was my first printout. This is a picture that they had sent. They sent a bunch, but this was just one of soccer afterwards, and they were high-fiving each other and whatever. So just says, "This is cool, I'll use it." Got my sprocket. Oh, and I made a video of the Flow magazine today, and I was just cracking up at myself because I think I bought the wrong book. Like, I think I wanted the Flow book, and I bought the Flow magazine, which is cool too, but I think what I wanted was the book. So I don't know if I'll ever buy it or not. This was like, I don't even know, $20 or something, and the book is like 50 or something. And I think now with everyone making their own Flow books, if you will, I don't need it. I certainly don't need any paper. Gosh knows that. So anyway, I was just laughing. As I'm literally going through the magazine on tape, I'm realizing, I bought the wrong book. So anyway, just coffee and journaling and fun stuff today. Yeah, so forget block that out if you're offended. So the kiddo is still in Texas playing, and we got notice that she got injured pretty badly, and that's the worst. That's the worst when you're not there and you have to make a call, like, do they take your kid to the ER? Do they not? Blah, blah, blah. So she got taken out. The kids, their team lost. She got taken out. She's miserable, blah, blah, blah. So they ended up not taking her to urgent care in Texas because their flight was semi-close in time. If they had stayed another day, they would have taken her. So they put her on the airplane. They flew her home. But I just put, like, she can't get home soon enough. And that kind of rubbed off because of the tape. But anyway, yeah, that kind of sucked. So I just did some journaling behind the card, or on the card on the back as well. So some days that's just, the other side of the sports world, I guess, that we live in. So, all right, so we're on to Tuesday the 19th. Rue went to the doctor, got that leg looked at. Today and I put working daily to improve my health, cut out the bad habits. I'm conscious that the relationship I have with food is something I am in control of. So I'm really, really working on rewiring my thoughts around food and using it as fuel and breaking some of the bad habits that I grew up with. So this is really where my conscious energy is today. This is another one of the stickers I made. This is punch outs from mail from Elizabeth from a long time ago. Again, I'm hoarding, even the envelopes. I have Happy Mail like tucked away that I've gotten. And so I just was like, I'm going to use it. I'm going to cut it up and use it. So I made some page flags there. Yeah, went to the doctor. And then when she got home, she iced and heated and iced and heated. And she wound up getting blisters on her leg. And I was like, I'm so mad we can't catch a break. I had a great workout tonight, and soccer was canceled. So yay, that's always a win-win. So for a mom, so I had good work that day too. All right, so here's the next day. This was a cutout from a magazine, obviously, and her blister's getting worse. I'm just writing, and then this is a thing about like work, obviously. I had sessions today. A little boat up here because spring season has started for the boy who's racing. A good workout. And again, some happy mail punches, right? Again, and I just put hashtag use everything. So again, that's from the same envelope from Elizabeth a while back. A while back. All right, the 21st. This was a fun day. We spent some time together as a family, and the kids and I just kind of made him a deal because we have so much to do, and then we all like want to be lazy. So I was like, okay, an hour of like homework, cleaning, blah, 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 an hour of TV, an hour of work, an hour of TV. So we did that all day together. It was really fun. And we ended up watching The Masked Singer, which I have not seen. And oh my gosh, you guys, we were hooked. And so in real time, today is March. Oh, it's Monday. I think tonight's the finale. So we were watching it like on, back taped or whatever, because we had never seen it. And so I was fascinated. So, let's see. Oh, my boy tutored today for the first time. He got paid for tutoring, which is nice. He does a lot of, volunteer tutoring for school and other things. But anyway, my daughter went to practice tonight, which is just crazy on her leg. But the doctor kind of said, play on it if it's in pain and whatnot. So it's bandaged and in a brace, and we have to go to PT. So that's good that it's not hurt worse. Great workout tonight. And then I found this cool thing, and it says mood lift, and it says adding weights to your exercise routine has been shown to improve muscle tone and bone health and decrease injury. Its effects might extend beyond that, and it's talking about how resistance training and exercise reduces depression. So that is, my two worlds coming together right there. So I just love it anytime. And it helped reduce anxiety. So we know exercise and mental health are related. We've known that for a very long time, but the science behind it keeps getting better and better. And so I'm really always open to that. So that's super good. All right. So Friday was my work day. So this is work. I mean, I'm there like 12 hours some days. So I did run some errands before work. So it wasn't a 12-hour day. Obviously, I think I went in like at 11, and then I worked till like 8 or something. I don't know. I get home late. So this is a full day. All right. This day, I don't even know what's going on. Oh, so this is Saturday. So my poor Rue, this is the day we end up doing her birthday family dinner. So her birthday was on the 6th. It's now the 23rd. I know, fire me, right? I'm a bad mom. Shelby played, blisters and all. I just put like, played it cool. I had this little sticker because she obviously doesn't want anyone to know. And oh, it was bad. So she hobbled off, iced it, did whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. So she's making it work. We got her for her birthday an Ipsy subscription. So if any of you subscribe to this and you have comments or like feedback of how to make it work or things we should know, like please let me know, because I just think it's kind of cool for her. It's lots of little samples of makeup if you're not familiar with it, and every month, and it's only $10 a month. So I bought her a year's subscription, and I just think it's kind of cute. So she'll get like a little glittery bag and some makeup every month for a year for her birthday. So so she thought that was kind of cool. Cold day today, day 1 of spring. I filled a magazine review today of Daphne's Diary, which I'd never had. I went ahead and cut this sucker out, you guys. I did not hoard that magazine. I'm going to use my stuff. And so that was the promise I made. So I didn't photocopy it. I didn't, pencil in my own drawing. I cut it out of the magazine. So, and yes, I had anxiety about it, but I did it. So, but it's so cute. The drawings are so cute. I mean, you can see why you just want to hoard them on your shelf, but I'm going to use it. This is another one of those flip ups. Okay. From the Happy Planners things. So I just put happy birthday Rue. We went out for sushi, and she always gets special noodles with her sushi. So we did that, and little kitty cat. All right. This was Sunday, for those of you who do not CrossFit, the Open is here, and the Open is a worldwide competition. Everybody does the exact same workout, and you can log your time and whatnot. And so there's 5 weeks, and it's basically the year dot whatever the week is. So this is 19.1. This is the first week of the Open. So this is the first workout, and this was the workout. So it was 15 minutes of wall balls and rowing, and you just do that over and over and over for the 15 minutes. And I was not feeling it. This is me not wanting to go, not wanting to do it. And this is my Lady Boss workout stickers that say give no excuses. So so I did it. I got 205 reps. Not great, not horrible, but I felt great when it was done. I got a new set of the Jane Davenport watercolors. This is the neutral set, and I sampled them. I did a video, actually, I think I did a video sampling this one, so super cool on that. We're still watching The Masked Singer, you guys, and the unicorn and the alien got voted off tonight, and so I did that. I tucked these into a little pocket I made. This is a journal card about that, and then this is a thing about feeding the birds, and even in the winter, my lovely husband fills up our bird feeders, and they're beautiful. We have such variety of birds, and I'm not a bird person. Like, I don't know their names and all of that, but I love watching them, and they bring me such joy. So I'm so grateful for that. All right, 225. Took Rue to the doctor for her well check because it was time for that anyway. And then we had to follow up on everything else. And by the time we walked out of there, we had to go and then go to lunch and come back. The doctor was not done with her. And by the time we left, she had a flu shot. She had her blood drawn, and she had x-rays on both of her hands and her shoulder for injuries that she's gotten through soccer, and the doctor was concerned. So yeah, good times. Good times. Oh, and the knee's still healing, and the blister. The doctor had to do all this work on the blister. It's like, blah. Anyway, yeah, so chin up, kiddo. It's all going to be okay. That's all I could. It was like, we got to get through today. That's all we could do. I did drive to soccer. I hit Planet Fitness when I go over there, so I hit that gym. The next day is my work day. So again, therapy notes and just kind of some notes about what we deal with at work, and always long, but rewarding. I mean, really, I'm very, very grateful for my work, and I just love what I do, and I love my clients that I get to work with, and they inspire me every day. So the boy got accepted into CISA again, which is a huge deal for him. So under a different category, he was super excited, and just, I don't know, he's living the life. And then my husband got off early and got, my daughter, because I'm at work all day, and then I pick her up at like 9 o'clock at night. So my daughter is starting to volunteer at the middle school to coach. So my husband got off early to take her to do that, which was super cool. In here is some business goals that I wrote down on the other side. Anything B is my thing, so that's why that's on there, for kind of work and my message about that. The 27th is Wednesday. This is old scrapbooking paper. A lot of people commented in the fauxobonichi, like, oh, I love your sewing stuff. It has nothing to do with sewing on my page. It just kind of coordinated, and I loved it. And again, hoarding it for years. These are from, what? I want to say Tisha Moore, an old, like, stamp catalog or something I had. So loved that. Again, another work day. Did a journal card. Great sessions. Great workout. Felt good. It was kind of blah though, just the whole thing, but whatever. And then right here, I just enjoyed watching YouTube videos. It's kind of shiny, sorry. For ideas on cutouts and magazines and art journals and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to organize it and get my room kind of functioning. I watched a video on how to make these. I'll be posting my video on how to make those soon. This is, again, the stickers I made. So spending time crafting, trying new stuff. I just love that. I was on Brooke's live chat, so oh my gosh, I can't even imagine a retreat, but bring it on. Bring it on. Let's do it. I went to TJ Maxx. I found another piece that fits on my desk, like where I hold my washi. Like, here, I'll show you. So I found that one. So, okay, so I had 3, and see how they're all the same? They hold 2, like 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I found this one, and because I haven't been able to find these forever. This one just has this extra side thing on it. So I just popped my glue and stuff in there because I needed another one. Okay, need may not be the right word, but you know what I'm saying. I have other washi over there, but this is on my desk, and these are the ones I reach for the most. So I swapped some out, and I got it organized and all that kind of stuff. So that's what happened at TJ Maxx. I found out I have more than 100 viewers or subscribers on YouTube, you guys, and you're so amazing. So I just was like stupid giddy over that. I can't even explain it. Like, I never started this. I started this channel because I volunteered, or I don't know, whatever, was in a scrapbooking group, and they were like, let's all take a turn doing whatever just for that group. And I was like, okay. And so that's how it started. And then I've just kind of started these videos or whatever. So I just was like giggling, and just, it's so sweet. So I'm just so grateful for all of you who watch. So thank you. And thank you for subscribing. These feathers I made, and they're kind of fun. I did not come up with the idea. I just, but they will be going out in Happy Mail because I'm doing a subscriber Happy Mail, which is actually posted. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. I just posted it, and I'm doing a giveaway. So I made a bunch of feathers, and I popped some in the Happy Mail along with these stickers that I made. All right. So this is the last day of February, and it says you're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it. And I thought, you know what? That is so true. And of course, it's from Robin Williams. And just what a blessing to all of us, right? So super cool, you guys. That was February. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for reviewing it. And thanks for subscribing. If you haven't done so, please do so below. Leave a comment. Go back and watch the other video and enter the giveaway, and comment on like something you like about my videos, or my, you know, journaling or whatever, something you like, and then something you'd like to see. Like, again, I joked in that video, but well, you can go see what it's about. But anyway, yeah, so something you like, and then something you'd like to see on my channel, and then I'll be drawing those, you know, later in the week. So, all right, you guys, have a great day. I hope you find something today that inspires you, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.